Ever wonder about the incredible journey your food undertakes before it finally graces your plate, ready to nourish you? It's a fascinating process filled with hidden environmental costs. Every step of this journey leaves a carbon footprint, a mark representing the total greenhouse gases released into our precious atmosphere. These gases contribute to climate change, impacting our world in significant ways. This footprint is essentially the sum of all the energy that's used to grow, process, package, transport, and even store our food before it reaches our homes. It's a complex web of activities. The bigger the footprint, the more significant the impact on our delicate climate and the future of our planet. Our food choices play a surprisingly huge role in shaping our personal carbon footprint and contributing to a more sustainable world. From farm to fork, every single action, tractors tilling the fields, the energy-intensive packaging processes, long-distance shipping, and constant refrigeration, it all adds up to a substantial impact. So when we talk about the carbon footprint of a piece of fruit, we're really asking some important questions. Where exactly was it grown, and what farming methods were used? How did it get here, and what mode of transportation was involved? And how was it stored along the way, requiring energy for refrigeration? It's not just about the fruit itself, but about understanding the entire complex system that brings that fruit to our tables. Understanding this intricate process empowers us to make better, more informed choices. By consciously choosing foods with a smaller carbon footprint, we can actively support a healthier planet and contribute to a more sustainable future for generations to come. Our food choices are indeed a powerful tool for positive change, allowing us to vote with our wallets. Every single grocery trip presents a valuable chance to make a real and lasting difference. Let's follow the journey of a local peach from the orchard where it grows to your very own kitchen. We'll trace its path and see what it takes for this delicious fruit to reach your table. Picked ripe, at the peak of its flavor, it travels a short distance, often just a hop, skip, and a jump. Maybe just a quick truck ride down a country road, enjoying the fresh air, to a bustling farmer's market, filled with friendly faces, or a cozy local store right in your neighborhood. Minimal transport, keeping it fresh and reducing its impact, little refrigeration, preserving its natural goodness without excessive energy use, and less fuel used, making it a friendlier choice for our planet. Now let's compare that simple journey to the path of an imported mango, a fruit that travels from afar. It's picked early, often before it's fully ripe, to withstand the long journey ahead, packed carefully for export, shipped thousands of miles by boat or plane, crossing oceans and continents, and stored in vast, cold warehouses, waiting to continue its journey. Each step, from harvesting to shipping, long-distance shipping across the sea, constant refrigeration to keep it fresh, and navigating customs, and more trucking to get it to your store, adds significantly to its carbon footprint. The local peach's journey is short, sweet, and efficient, minimizing its environmental impact. The imported mango's journey, on the other hand, is long, energy-intensive, and contributes to pollution. Every extra mile traveled and every day spent in storage increases carbon emissions, impacting our climate. Choosing local fruit is like a pleasant walk around the block, a simple, healthy choice, while opting for imported fruit is like running a marathon around the globe with all the extra energy it requires. The difference in environmental impact between these two journeys is huge and undeniable. Choosing local means choosing a smaller carbon shadow and a brighter future for our planet. Our fruit baskets, often overflowing with nature's bounty, mix local and global flavors, creating a symphony of tastes and textures that we've come to expect. Bananas, for example, a staple in many diets, are almost all imported from Latin America, a journey that begins in lush tropical climates, traveling thousands of miles in refrigerated ships, a carefully orchestrated process to preserve their freshness. We're used to seeing these fruits year-round, a convenience we often take for granted, forgetting their long journey and the resources required to bring them to our tables. Meanwhile, local apples, bursting with flavor and freshness, blueberries, plump and juicy, and oranges travel much shorter distances when in season, often coming from nearby farms and orchards. Buying a New York apple in the fall, when they are at their peak, means a tiny travel footprint, a conscious choice that benefits both our health and the environment. The key difference? Seasonality and distance, two crucial factors to consider when making informed choices about our food. Imported fruits are always available, tempting us with their exotic appeal, but at a high environmental cost, contributing to carbon emissions and global warming. Local fruits connect us to the seasons, reminding us of the natural cycles of growth and harvest, and have a much smaller carbon footprint, minimizing their impact on the planet. The shorter the distance from farm to fork, the more sustainable our food choices become, the smaller the carbon shadow, leaving a lighter trace on the earth. Choosing local, seasonal fruit, supporting local farmers is a simple way to help the planet, contributing to a healthier and more sustainable future. Every bite can make a difference, a small act with a big impact. Transportation is a major source of a fruit's carbon footprint. More food miles mean more pollution. Ships burn dirty fuel, releasing carbon and other pollutants. Air freight is even worse for the climate. Long-distance fruits need constant refrigeration in warehouses and trucks, using massive amounts of energy. Packaging adds to the problem. Imported fruits need more plastic and cardboard, which often ends up in landfills. Local fruits need less packaging and storage. All these hidden costs, fuel, electricity, packaging, add up. The true price of imported fruit is paid by our planet. Recognizing these hidden impacts helps us make smarter choices. Buying local fruit cuts food miles and slashes carbon emissions. It's a simple action with big environmental benefits. Less fuel burned, cleaner air, and a healthier climate. Supporting local farmers also boosts your community and keeps small farms thriving. Local fruit is fresher, tastier, and often more nutritious, picked at peak ripeness. Making the switch is easy. Visit farmers markets, join a CSA, or look for local labels at the store. Every local purchase supports a fairer, greener food system. Small changes add up to a big impact. Choose local, eat with the seasons, and help the planet, one fruit at a time. Your choices matter more than you think.